It was a day I will never forget. A beautiful day that seemed perfect for exploring a deep canal in the Everglades with my friend Aksan. But this day was anything but perfect, and the nightmare that would unfold still haunts me. A brush with death, and a reminder to never drop your guard in the savage wild. I am Manny Puig. I have spent my whole life learning to survive like Tarzan in the most dangerous and primitive wilderness, where you can be killed or eaten. I have learned the ways of giant, man-eating predators, deadly sharks and reptiles, where every encounter may spell disaster in the savage wild. I have a confession to make. About a year ago, there was a vicious alligator attack in this canal, and the victim was me. I wasn't out here filming an episode of Savage Wild. I was out here doing what I love to do, exploring the wilderness. I had invited a friend to show her how beautiful and wild this place was, and we had a great deal of exploration.
The day Manny was attacked was a very nice day. Just like a nice sunny day with a lot of gators out. We came across a lot of gators.
We'd been in the water all day. We'd seen a bunch of beautiful alligators. And I was getting tired after a while, so I decided to get back on the boat. And after a bit, Manny decided to get back in on his own, do a little bit more exploring.
He ended up going ahead of us. It was about the end of the day. We were finishing up. And he says, well, I'm going to go up ahead of you all and just look a little bit more. I said, okay.
And at the end of the day, I decided to come in by myself, and I was swimming along the edge of the canal, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it felt like somebody hit me with a baseball bat across my back. And I thought, man, did the airboat run me over? What's going on here?
Started to head towards him, and then I seen a really big splash. And I just figured he found another gator, and he was just gonna, bring it out. We'd see this. And next thing I seen Manny come up. And he's just, you could see he was kind of in awe.
And all of a sudden, I turned around and I came face to face with an alligator that had just ambushed me. Once I realized what happened, I immediately went on the offensive and confronted the alligator and backed him away. By that time, the airboat pulled up. I said I'd been attacked by an alligator. I climbed into the airboat. I had no idea what kind of damage I had on me. I couldn't see my back. And I asked everybody to check my back and see what's wrong with it.
When we got Manny back in the boat, we can see that there were teeth marks on his wetsuit. And when we pulled the wetsuit to the side is when you could definitely see those gator teeth.
So I took my wetsuit off, and I had like 10 lacerations where his teeth had scraped across my back. Now, I got very lucky. Why didn't he kill me or rip my arm off? If he gets me in the right angle, my arm is off in 2 seconds, off your body. That's how quick they rip you off. Now, the only thing is, he got me in a bad angle, so he was not able to get me in the angle that he wanted, and so he slid off my back. As I turned, my wetsuit slid, the teeth and everything right off my back, and I was able to get away from him. So why am I here? I'm here to see if I can find the same alligator again and try to find out why he attacked. I believe that he may be a natural man-eater. Some alligators have a tendency, it's in their genetics and their personality, to attack man, while others are not. They're all different personalities. So I want to find him and confront him and interact with him. And I've always been fascinated by wildlife attacking people. So this is a perfect opportunity for me to find this alligator again, interact with him, and see if I can learn from him. And also, I'm going to educate him. They have very good memory. Try to make them think that we're not a source of food, which is a good education for them. Yeah, they sit in there and You can swim by, and it's a perfect ambush place. When they're back in there, you can't see them, and you're not paying attention coming through here. It's a perfect setup for them. He's headed this way, just like cueing an actor. He is about the size of the alligator that attacked me. That could be him. So I'm gonna try a bunch of things, maybe even get him to attack me. We'll see what happens. Cueta, you ready?
Yeah.
In this world of kill or be killed, even the tough guys can be caught off guard, allowing me to interact with them, but they would kill me in an instant if they had the chance. I have returned to the scene of a vicious alligator attack deep in the Everglades. I am always fascinated when humans are preyed upon by wild animals, but this time the victim was me. I was the prey. Luckily, I got away with my life. Now I have many questions that need answers. And as I enter the water, an alligator just like the one that attacked me is already waiting. Could this be the man-eater? Cueta, you ready?
Yeah.
I have lost sight of the alligator. He must have dove under. There he is, walking on the bottom. Here's the big one over here. Both of them are here. They're both here. Cuete. In fact, there are two. A 7-footer is up along the bank. The two of them are here. There's two of them. Don't kick them. I dive down to greet the big one, and he turns directly towards me. He is about the same size that attacked me, around 9 to 10 feet long. Alligators can grow to over 14 feet, but this size is extremely dangerous, lightning fast when they attack. By interacting with him this way, I am teaching him that humans are not food. The alligator breaks away and heads to the bottom. Could this be the one that attacked me? I'm looking for any clues in his behavior, but he gives nothing away. Just minding my own business, I got attacked. The thing about it is that people say, well, were you provoking the alligator? No, I wasn't. I was minding my own business, just hanging out here, and I got attacked. I just let it clear up a little bit. I just want to demonstrate him. That's about the exact size of alligator that attacked in the same place. It could very well be him. But I wanted to get next to him and show him. That's why I kind of walked underneath him all over to the bank over there. Yeah, keep an eye on here, because this is where they hide. And you come by here, he could step out of here and grab you. Ambush. I don't know how many are in here or how many are prone to attack, but I know for sure there's a man-eater in this area. That's for sure. Let me show you the secret world of one of America's most dangerous predators. Alligators use these overhanging bushes for cover. And this is where an attack will most likely occur. Guard also like these hiding places. And as I move along the bank, one after another pops out. I continue to search the bank and shallows. The bank is a tangled mass of vegetation. The perfect place for an ambush predator to take down prey. Finding the alligator that attacked me will be like finding a needle in a haystack. But I am determined.
You don't understand, sometimes the man-eater is very shy, very elusive. He hides and just watches from a distance.
Go away. You're shoved into the bottom.
He could have been the one attacking, but there's no way of telling.
As I search for the alligator that ambushed me, questions are constantly running through my mind. What triggered the attack? Was it hunger alone? I don't think so. Instead, I believe it was a combination of personality and opportunity. That alligator has taken big game before, and I probably swam right by him without seeing him. And that's all it took.
What I'm doing right now, I'm doing bait. I'm swimming along the edge of this. This is on the alligator's hide in ambush. That's what happened to me that day. The alligator was hiding in this vegetation, and I came by like this. He stepped out behind me and grabbed it. So I'm cruising back and forth to see if I can lure one in there. They could be hiding on this side or that side.
Resting in a tangle of branches against the bank, a 9-foot alligator is hiding.
He's in here, he's in here. This is where they hide. In here for ambush. Get in here. Come here again, Manny, come here again. Get in there before he goes. Just get in there. Errol, this is where they hide. There's one hiding in here. Wait.
This is a deadly predator lying in ambush. A bear trap set to go off at the slightest opportunity. All it takes is the right trigger, a splash, or something swimming by, like a person, and a terrible encounter is set in motion.
What a coincidence. This is exactly where I was attacked. That alligator is sitting exactly where probably an alligator was that attacked me that day. It looks really calm and quiet right here, peaceful. There's a huge, bad alligator right in there, sitting and hiding, completely camouflaged under those trees. So basically what happened that day, I was swimming along here and he popped up behind me and attacked me. That's what happened that day.
Resting on the bottom, a 10-foot alligator is watching us. This place is loaded with 9 and 10 footers. He remains perfectly still as I approach. But as I gently lift him by the shin, he backs up and then takes off, pulling me along as he heads for the surface. He pauses for a moment before breaking free. I relocate the alligator and attempt to lift him by the scoots on his neck. But he bolts off, cruising along the bottom. Then turns directly into the camera, passing calmly by while studying us. I would give anything to know what he's thinking right now. We follow him as he swims along the bottom. An awesome sight.
He allows you to lift them this way easy, but not this way. Some alligators don't let you lift them like this, they let you lift them like that. They're weird, all of them are. But that was a good encounter. I mean, that very well could have been him. He was underwater, so I couldn't really test the surface attack. That alligator was a beautiful 10-footer. I was able to interact with him. He could have been the one attacking me, but there's no way of telling because so many of them look the same. Yeah, keep an eye on here because this is where they hide. And you come by here, he could step out of here and grab you. My search for the alligator to ambush me continues. And I'm starting to wonder if he will give himself away. If there is any way of knowing for sure which one is the man-eater. As the day wears on, I wonder if we can actually locate the alligator that attacked me. Will he give us any clues? The water is real high. This swamp surrounds that canal all around in here. So the alligators can be anywhere. They can go in through here. A huge alligator can just crawl right through this forest. The water's this deep and he can lay perfectly. And you could be walking along and not even see him. There's a million places out here for alligators to hide in. This just goes for miles and miles. It's flooded cypress swamp everywhere. These canals deep in the Everglades are so mysterious and full of life. They are magical to me. As we approach the edge, where it drops from 3 to 15 feet, I spot a number of largemouth bass swimming with other perch and cichlids. Largemouth bass are awesome predators. They are the terror of other fish and the ultimate prize of freshwater anglers. I find a 6-foot alligator resting in the shallows. At this size, they are prey for bigger alligators. And he's wary of me, moving closer to the bank for an escape into the dense swamp beyond. As I touch his tail, he explodes away. So far, I've had some really good alligator encounters. I've encountered some the exact same size and exact same place where I was attacked. I don't know if they were the culprit or not, but I know for sure that there is a man-eater out here somewhere. I haven't been attacked today, but he's out here. I don't know what he's going to do, if he's going to attack, or it could have been one of the ones I already encountered. He's just acting different today. There's no telling. Cuente. There's an alligator coming right to the boat right over there. A very curious alligator. Oh, this could be an attacker. Look at the size of him. Look, he's hissing. He's mad. He's actually, this alligator is very, very aggressive. I mean, look how close he is to us. You know, he's looking to eat something. You know, if I get in, he may back off if I approach him. But if I run from him, he may actually come after me. I might be able to get him to come after me. The only thing is he's too close to me right now. I don't want to back him up. This is exactly what I've been looking for. This alligator is acting very aggressive. He's very curious. He's right next to the boat. I mean, chances are if I go out here, he may attack me. This is something no one should ever try, to get in the water with an alligator like this and purposely trying to get an attack. But I'm going to go out here. I know how to defend myself from an attacking alligator if I can see him coming. If I don't see him coming, that's what I'm afraid of. The one that gets you is the one I can't see.
The alligator immediately tries to intimidate me and back me up. This is unusual behavior, and I notice his upper jaw is wounded. He may be having trouble catching food, and this makes him far more dangerous to humans. This alligator seems to have an injury on his upper jaw right here. He's unafraid, he's aggressive towards us in the boat. I mean, he's still hanging on our face. But what you don't understand, sometimes the man-eater is very shy, very elusive. He hides, and he just watches from a distance. And then he doesn't want to show himself until he makes his attack. People don't understand that. They think sometimes that an alligator is friendly around people is the dangerous one. Sometimes they're wrong. It's the one that you never see, that is hiding in the weeds. He's living in a lake, nobody even knows he's there, and he's sneaking around. But he doesn't want, he's hunting, he's stalking, so he doesn't want to show his presence until he makes his attack.